Welcome back to No Idea, the podcast where you have no idea what we'll talk about and we have no idea how it's gonna go.
Allie, I am pumped. Why am I pumped, you may ask? Are you asking me that?
No. I mean, yes.
Okay, yes, that's the right answer. I want to tell you, because we have a special guest with us. Up top.
Who is it, Jenny?
It's Aubrey Fagan!
Woo!
Woo! Party! Well, okay, you guys might not know Aubrey, but we do. Let's describe her to our audience.
Okay. You go first.
She's an Enneagram 8.
She is a powerhouse.
Powerhouse. I mean, she just resembles everything that is power. When she walks into a room, everyone's like, whoa.
Power.
I respect that. She's also hilarious and very caring. She fights for the underdog. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. She's very loyal to the people that she loves.
Yes, very loyal and very feisty as well. Very fluent in the language of, how do you say, sarcasm?
See?
Yeah, exactly. And she's a woman of the Lord. So all these qualities are dedicated to the Lord and she uses them for him, which is what all ties it together.
Praise.
Go ahead, say hello.
Hello.
Hello, world.
Hello.
Okay. Since you guys don't know her, we can describe her all we want, but we really want you to, know her soul. So we're just going to ask her a few icebreaker questions. Are you ready?
Yes. To get to my soul, you have to ask questions.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
See, they can't see you. We see your soul right through you. I mean, literally X-ray vision. But they can't, so we have to describe it. But 2 of these questions are going to be a surprise to her, and the very last one, she knows what's coming. All right? So, you guys all get to experience the surprise element with us. First one! Have you ever cried tears of joy, and what was the reason?
I don't even cry tears of, sadness, so I don't even know.
I don't have tear ducts, Jenny.
I don't want, what are those? I think if I were to cry tears of joy, it's probably because I was laughing so hard. Mm-hmm. But
those are the
yeah. So you do have tear ducts, you just don't use them often.
They just get broken, so.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ouch. All right, well, next question.
Sorry, that wasn't exciting or anything.
That's all right. If you don't have tear ducts, we're not going to blame you. It's okay. Okay, number 2. You're starting a band in the morning. What's the name? She's giggling. She's giggling. Aubrey, come on.
First thing off the top of your head.
What's the name? We're going on stage right now. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Is this what you're thinking about currently?
It's just from our previous conversation about eggs.
Ah, yes, scrambled eggs. Yes, of course. Okay, let's tell that story, actually, because I feel like we should just enlighten our listeners about that.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, we were in line in the drive-thru of Starbucks today. And what I ordered said underneath the name on the menu, contains egg.
And this is a drink. It's not like a
beverage.
It's a beverage.
So, the original first time that I got that drink, I asked them, why does it say it contains egg? And they said it's just in the cream that they use. And I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty normal. Okay, just give it to me. And so I ordered this time. And Aubrey and I started joking about how, I should just be like, can I get those scrambled, please?
I need this egg sunny side up right now, please. It's for my diet.
It's for my dental diet. And do you have ketchup? So that's what happened earlier today. But yeah, why don't you ask her our third and final question?
Okay. Are you ready, Aubrey?
Yes.
Are you sure that you're ready?
Now I am.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Thank goodness. What is the sweetest thing a friend has ever done for you?
One time, it was this year actually. Well, last year, 2019. Rip that. But, it was we had a worship chapel at our school, and, it was the 3rd anniversary of my, grandpa dying, and I didn't really get to, I was younger, so I didn't really understand, what grieving looked like and how to do that properly, and it just so happened, during the time this was all going on, we were studying something very close to my heart and, very sensitive, and it just happened, on worship chapel where I was just, sitting there, and I was just, sobbing.
So you do have tear ducts.
Yes, but something seriously has to be going on for me to cry.
All right, gotcha. Go on.
So they do work sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Yeah, turn on the faucet.
Let it pour. So I was just sitting there crying, and I had my friend sitting next to me, and he was just praying over me and just like sitting there. And then it like got to a point where he was like crying with me, and I've never like experienced that before, to where someone like cares so much to where they're able to express their emotions with me. And it was just very comforting to know like that he cared so much, like, and it was just like really cool thing to experience.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that leads us into our topic for today. Go ahead, and Allie, just speak into the mic.
Okay. Our topic for today is the importance of good friendships.
Woo. And guess what? Aubrey wanted to talk about this one. She brought it up. So why is this important to you, Aubrey?
I think it's important because like throughout my whole life, I've just kind of experienced really bad friendships. Like I've had a lot of good friendships, but like nothing that's like really stuck, and like, oh, I really want this friend to be with me through my whole life, until I got to college. But throughout high school and like middle school, it was like really hard, and I had like walked a lot of years of loneliness and betrayal, and just a lot of hurt came out of that. And through that produced like bitterness and hatred in my heart. And then when I got to college, the Lord really just started speaking into me and like breaking in that, and using good healthy friendships to break the stigma of that girls are evil and mean and will just slander you. And so yeah, it was really
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's really cool, Aubrey. That the Lord just started to bring you through that process of like what good and genuine friendships start to look like. And I can relate to that because just when I started coming to college, pretty much same time as you did, the Lord just put a lot of really solid people in my life as well. And shout out to one of my good friends, Victoria.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, Jenny and Aubrey also know Victoria, and I love her as well. But the Lord just started to show me just through Victoria just what healthy friendships look like. And this woman is just someone who could see right through me and all the facades I tried to put up, and like how I would say I'm fine and I'm doing great, and really on the inside I would be not doing great, and I would be doing very awful and just very hurt and afraid, or whatever turmoil I was feeling. And Victoria would just see right through it, and she would ask me questions, and she would probe me, and she wouldn't leave me alone until I just said that I wasn't okay, and then I could start crying about it, and I could just literally just let it out.
I feel like every conversation with Victoria is a counseling session for free. Anyway, go on.
No,
it is.
It's so true. And I feel like, at least in my case, just personally, that's something I need in a good friend, because a lot of the time I won't share how I really feel. And so I think, just, at least in my case, a good friend for me is just someone who is willing to ask me questions and to counsel me and to get to the root of things with me and allow me to process with them. And she was just that friend for me that allowed me to do that with her.
And I'm thinking of a friend from back home who I've been friends with for maybe 6 years now. But I just remember, like, I met her when we were juniors in high school. No one's in their prime in high school, I hope. But, you know, we were both learning and growing. That's how life is. And I think that she just inspires me because she always saw the good in me, even when I couldn't see it in myself. And I try to do the same for her. That friendship grows so deep, that you know each other so well, that even when you're not doing good, you can see that that person has good in them. You try to draw that potential out of them because you know it's in there.
Yeah.
And it's someone who's on your side, who believes in you, and will fight for you. So Aubrey, what is the story behind you becoming so passionate about good friendships?
So in high school, I had a couple friends, and it was just a lot of times where people would like just turn against me, and they would just like say a lot of things behind my back, and then like to my face they'd be like, we would never say that, like I'd never meant that or anything like that. And it was just like a lot of reoccurring things that I didn't see, and then like people would just lie to my face, and it was just like a lot of hurt that came out of it where I couldn't trust people. And a lot of it was from girls, and it was just like I had this awful like display of girls around me that was like, all girls are evil, they're all from Satan, like I'm geez. I hate every one of them.
From down under.
Yeah. So it was just like a really prime time when Satan like just like stirred a lot of hate in my heart, and I just really didn't like people, and it was just not how healthy friendships looked. And then when I got to college, I had a lot of people speak into my life, like during that summer before I came to college, and a lot of pastors, and they were like, you're not supposed to live like this is not what Christianity is, like, bitterness and hatred isn't of fruits of the Spirit, it's not anything of this. I was like, yeah, whatever.
That's nice.
That's nice, but no thanks. So, I really needed them to speak into that in my life. So I got to college, and our school is a lot of females, and living in an all-girls dorm, I was like, this is gonna be awful, like, that they're gonna hate me, they're gonna, like, all turn against me, and they're gonna talk behind my back, and all this. And then, the Lord gave me 3 awesome roommates, and they all just, like, showed me what true friendship looks like and how that looks. And I was like, I don't trust you still. And the Lord really just began to, like, reveal himself to me, and he was like, hey, this is not healthy. That you have, like, a really big black heart right now, and that's not how I intended it, and, like, I didn't give you a heart of stone, but a heart of flesh, and, like, I'm gonna replace that in you. And he just, like, gave me, like, really solid girl friendships, and they didn't talk behind my back, they prayed for me, and then they would uplift me, and then it was just a really cool time of healing, and how he used, like, what the enemy intended for evil, like, the Lord caused it for good, and it was just, like, really cool.
Wow,
Amen.
that's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
So, what are the qualities to you that make a good friend?
I think a lot of it stems from, like, being intentional with someone. Like, when you truly love someone, you're gonna invest in that, and you're gonna want to spend time with them. You're gonna want to remember when their birthday is. And then it's, like, a lot of it is just knowing their love languages, how they receive love.
And how they like their eggs in their coffee.
And how they like their eggs in their coffee.
Yes, scrambled with ketchup, please. Okay.
So, it just stems from being intentional with someone. Like, I know my roommate is acts of service, so I always try and, like, sometimes, like, I'll make her bed or anything like that, or she's also words of affirmation, so I'll write her notes, like, on the desk or anything like that. So it's just, like, little things like that you have to, like, keep in mind when you're trying to love someone well and being a good friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said, we've all said, how no one is in their prime in high school. Thank the Lord. We just keep growing after that. But how have you become a better friend over the years? And how is your friendship, how you show it to people, different from what it was in high school?
I think a lot of it is understanding that I'm not perfect and understanding that I can too be in the wrong. Like, I know, even though my friendships in high school were sour, I know that I was probably just as much guilty as they were. Like, I know I probably said some things and did some things wrong, fully aware of it. I think it's just understanding that, and then learning, like, how to talk to people with respect and honor. And it's not really what you say, but it's how you say it to someone. Like, I can say, like, I like you, Jenny, or I can be like, I like you. Like, both have a very different, like, thing of, like, how you
One
say it.
makes me feel scared.
Yeah. One makes you feel like, you're really condescending, and I don't think that was very kind.
Yeah.
So I think that's really, like, what it stems from. And then how I've grown from high school is just understanding that I'm always in a place of growth. And that, like, when
Growth
I do
mindset.
growth mindset.
There it
There
is.
we go. There it is again. Doesn't leave. And you need to be in a place where you can receive feedback sometimes. So, like, I'm always telling my friends, like, if I ever say anything wrong or mean or hurtful or too sarcastic, like, please tell me, and I will apologize, and I'll do whatever I can to, like, not let that happen again. Because I know words are harsh, because I've been in a place where they're too harsh, and I've been in a place where they're really loving. And I want to be a person that's loving and speaks truth into people's lives. So yeah, I think that's just, like, how I've grown since high school. Is, like, I'm in a mindset of, please tell me when I'm doing wrong so I can fix it.
Yeah. Even when it hurts.
Yeah. That's good, because you're seeking to love people well, which is really awesome. And so I'm appreciative of that, being on the receiving end. So going forward, what would you say are, like, some characteristics to look out for, like, in a toxic friendship?
I think you can spot a toxic friend is how much they talk. So if I...
Too much, not enough.
Let me get to it, Jenny.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
You're getting excited.
I'm so excited, go on.
So I think it's, like, you're sitting there and you're, like, hanging out, and they're like, hey, did you hear about this? Like, did you hear about Sally and so-and-so? And I'm like, oh, so you're spreading rumors, or you're spreading other people's business, or they're like, hey, I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but Sally told me this. And I'm like, oh, so you can't be trusted with information.
Boom, roasted. Oh.
So I think that's a really big one. And then how they speak is also a big one. Like, if I'm hanging out with people and they're just dropping the F-bomb on all this, I'm just like, I don't want to be feeding myself with that.
Yeah.
Like, being mindful of how much what they say and how they say it, basically. That's how you can spot a toxic friend.
Basically. And, like, you become who you hang around, basically.
Yeah.
Whatever you expose yourself to is probably what you are going to morph into as well. So it's just good to be mindful of, like, is this someone I want to become like? Because no matter what they are doing or their characteristics are, you will probably become more like them as you spend time with them.
Yeah, for sure.
But as you said that you want to be given, like, hard feedback if you really need it, how do you think, I know, okay, I'm not going to blame this on your Enneagram number. I'm not going to do it. As a powerhouse, and someone who is very sarcastic in a very loving way, might I add, how do you have hard conversations with friends in a graceful way?
I think don't talk to someone when you're angry. I've learned that, like, I have to, like, take a step back, and I have to go internally process with the Lord, like, what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling this and get to the root of the issue. And then I'm like, okay, Lord, this hurt me. Is it something I can get over? No, I think it needs to be brought up. So I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to the person and I'm, like, saying, hey, I know you totally didn't mean it, or this really hurt me, or anything like that, but going to them in a posture of, I could also be wrong, and I know, like, I'm very capable of being wrong, but again, how you say it and how you come across is really going to affect how the conversation goes. So, like, it's just, how would Jesus say it, basically?
Yes. Good stuff.
Something my mom used to say all the time, literally I can hear it right now, is
Jessica here?
No.
Oh, okay, go on. What'd she say?
She would always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, very true.
My mom said the same thing. They're very wise ladies.
Moms are so wise. Well, thank you so much for your wisdom and feedback, Aubrey.
Yeah.
It has been a pleasure having you on the show.
Treat!
An absolute joy! Oh, wow. But we hope every listener who's listening out there, somewhere in the big wide world, will take this and just run with it. We hope that you will evaluate the friendships you have currently and the ones that you're going to make in the future and be like, wow, do I need to enter into this friendship? Is this beneficial? Is this uplifting? Does this honor the Lord? And
and also be a good friend yourself.
Yes. Evaluate what you are doing and how you're saying things. Maybe some of you are fluent in sarcasm as well. But guess what? That's not a bad thing.
There's hope.
There is hope. You're not mean. You're just really funny. But we hope that you will evaluate your friendships by the Lord's standards and that He's transforming you to be more like Him. So thank you so much for listening, guys. This has been Aubrey, Allie, and Jenny signing off. No Idea Podcast.